What's up, homies? This is Jokesta, and today we'll be talking about the top 10 weapons this season. Now keep in mind that these top weapons may get outdated, so I will make sure to get you guys another top 10 weapons updated next week. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so that way you guys get alerted on the new updated top 10 weapons. Speaking of subscribers, I've noticed that a lot of you guys aren't subscribed to my channel. Make sure to hit that sub button so that way you get alerted on the next video. These top 10 weapons have been provided to me by Viking. Make sure to check out his channel out in the description down below. There will be some different builds that you guys can use in this video. These different builds will be easier to control the recoil for those weapons. I've noticed that a lot of comments on my previous top 10 were harder to control those guns, so I decided, you know what, let's have a little bit easier build for you guys to control. All right, let's get started. Top 10 on the list is the PP19. Now, a lot of you guys already know this, but it got nerfed pretty hard. So make sure to replace the marksman barrel that you had on the PP19 and actually replace it with the suppressor. This is going to help this build even better because a lot of people don't know about that and they still using the marksman barrel, which technically got nerfed. Make sure to swap out whatever marksman barrel that you have and put it on with a suppressor. It's going to be a lot better, and I highly recommend you guys do that. And for the secondary build that we had for this, it wasn't really necessary. I mean, everybody really knows how to control the recoil, so all you have to do is just get used to it. So here's the build that we actually recommend you guys to try out, and it's really solid. It's not bad at all, and I also got the new skin on here, so it looks really sick. Definitely get it from the battle pass. But anyways, top number 9 on the list is the HS0405, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the shotgun is called. But yeah, apparently the shotgun's really good in Asia. I've been watching the scene over there. They use the shotgun a lot, and I've noticed that in my server nobody really uses the shotgun, so I was like, okay, I gotta put this out there. You know, people should start using shotguns in rank. I haven't seen much of that ever. I only see like assault weapons and submachine guns and snipers in the North America servers. But yeah, definitely try out the shotgun if you can. It's really good. I don't know why people are not using it, but anyways, this is the build for it. I actually made a video on this recently. I'll put a little card up there as well. Anyways, moving on to the top number 8 on the list is the QXR. You guys already know this. QXR was so good last season, but they nerfed it. They said no more. We don't want people to play with the QXR, but that doesn't matter. I'm gonna still use it and rock with this thing anyways. So yeah, the QXR is still pretty solid. It's still on a top 10 list. It's number 8 on the list so far now. I mean, at the end of the day, I kind of wish the QXR was kind of a little bit nerfed, but it's still pretty solid. The range is not that bad. You just got to shoot a little bit more now. You got to like shoot 5 or 6 more bullets, but overall, the QXR is still my homie. I really like playing with it. It's not bad at all. Definitely give it a shot. This is the build that I was using. I have the suppressor version. There is other builds that I've used in the past, but this one was just the suppressor. You know, I just thought maybe you guys want to try that one. But there is this build right here, which is recommended for better recoil control. Moving on to the number 7 on the list is the BK57. A lot of people really don't like using the BK, but BK57 is really good. It doesn't have much of the issues. Like if you guys are watching this gameplay right now, I'm kicking butts at Nuketown, and the BK57 is kind of underrated. I don't ever see people use it because I see people use the ASVAL and other weapons, other guns. Nobody really wants to use the BK. I just think the BK needs some love. So if you guys are watching this video, go play with the BK, give it a shot. It's actually really nice. Anyways, this is the attachments for the BK57. Very good. Yeah, I like the skin. This is the recommended build if you have hard time controlling the BK. Number 6 on the list is the Locus. They buffed the Locus, and my reasoning for this is because the new legendary Locus is coming out pretty soon, and they actually put a lot of work into the legendary skin. I have seen a leaked photo of the legendary scope, and I was not really happy with it. But anyways, they buffed the Locus a little bit. They were like, okay, we're gonna be releasing the legendary Locus. We got to make sure it's good again. So yeah, that's why the Locus is pretty good. A lot of people are switching to sniping now, so definitely look out for that. Definitely put on some nice build for this. A lot of people use really slow ADS build, but here's my attachments for this. I also use the perk called Agile, so that kind of helps me out with the aiming down sight. So yeah, this is what the recommended build is. Moving on to the next on the list is the ASM10. Now, a lot of you guys love the ASM10. I know that because on my channel, a lot of search terms is the ASM by Jokesta. And I know the ASM is really popular. You guys love using it, and definitely recommend you guys to start using it again because it is really good this season. They actually buffed it. They were like, okay, you know what? Let's bring back the ASM. And yeah, it is definitely top number 5 on the list. Make sure to use a good build for this because the one that I'm using right now is just a recommended build. There could be a little bit better builds out there, but this is the current build that I'm currently using. So, I mean, this is kind of the normal build that I actually use. And this is another build that I also have for you guys is the better recoil control. I know a lot of you guys are like, okay, I need a different build because I can't control it, and that's totally okay. Anyways, next on the list is the QQ9. This is the top 4 weapon. Come on, Ruby, stop barking, bro. Anyways, this QQ9 is really solid as well. It is actually quite impressive that this submachine gun is back on a list. You know, I was actually surprised that it made it in top 10 this season so far because lately the QQ9 has been kind of like, you know, I felt really bad playing without it for a while. You know, I've been playing with the QXR for so long, and now I'm kind of, you know, like I miss the QQ9. So I'm happy that they actually put this gun back on the grind. So I'm really happy about that. A lot of times I've been kind of missing these submachine guns for a while, and now the QQ9 is coming back. I kind of wish the Rust came back, to be honest. But yeah, this is the build that I'm currently using for the QQ9. I will be making an updated version for the QQ9 pretty soon. So this is another recommended build for you guys if you guys are having a hard time controlling my build. Moving on to the next on the list is the ASVAL. ASVAL hasn't really moved much this season. It's kind of like the same, you know, since the previous season. Still, a lot of people use it in rank. I'm actually surprised that when I was going into rank, I've been getting killed by this weapon so many times. It's pissing me off sometimes. I don't hate the gun. It's pretty solid, you know. It's overall, it's a very good weapon. I highly recommend you guys to just try, keep playing with it. And, you know, if you want to still be on the top of the grind, on the top of the scoreboard all the time, play with the ASVAL. It will give you a very good time. Yeah, and as you guys can see, like I haven't really got the diamond skin yet, but I'm working towards it. So it'll be a really nice skin pretty soon. I might be making a diamond gameplay pretty soon. But anyways, this is the attachments for it. I did replace the barrel a couple times. I go back to the smaller barrel on the top left, but this is the recommended build. This is what another build for easier control. I know a lot of you guys always ask me, Jokes, I need a better build. On the next on the list is the AMAX. Now, a lot of you guys gave me a lot of comments yesterday. You guys were saying, hey, Jokesta, you know, the video is great. I like the AMAX, but I don't think it's OP. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually think it's really good. It's sort of better than the ASVAL. Like in my opinion, it shoots quite fast. It lands its shots pretty quick. The range is crazy good. And I know a lot of you guys gave me some criticism on the previous video saying that, you know, AMAX is not the meta, it's not good. And all the YouTubers are saying that it's the meta. And hey, maybe it's not the meta, you know, and I'll keep you guys updated next week on the top 10 weapons, in my opinion, and all the top 10 that people are using right now. I'm going to keep a list of all these weapons. But yeah, this is the current build that I'm currently rocking. I highly recommend it. So next on the list is the HOLGER. The HOLGER is very, very popular in Asia. I've been watching the scene back there, and you guys have been killing it. A lot of people actually used it, and they banned this weapon in a tournament. They were like, no more, you guys cannot use this weapon. It is really powerful. But in the United States, not a lot of people use it. A lot of people still use the ASVAL, they use the QQ9, the QXR, the PP19. All those weapons is what people use in the United States. But in other scenes, this weapon dominates. Like everybody plays with it, and I'm surprised that they banned it. But anyways, this is the attachment that I'm currently rocking on this build. I like this build a lot, but Viking was able to get you guys a build that's really solid that you guys can actually run around with, try it out. It's gonna be easier to control. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, slap a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.